What's up, LNC fam? Welcome back to another video. I got myself a new project, Porsche Panamera. Actually, I worked on this car before. I repaired the two left side doors. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out and be up to date. So customer brought this car back to us. We're gonna be installing a bunch of aftermarket goodies. We got a front carbon fiber lip, diffuser, steering wheel. In a minute, we'll pull the car inside and I'll show you guys exactly what we got. And I want to say a big thank you to you guys for watching this video. If you're new to this channel and you enjoy this kind of content, go ahead and subscribe and turn your bell notification because we post new videos every week, new video. And don't forget to like this video as well. Now for this talk, and let's get to work. Got the Porsche inside of the shop so we could start working on it, and let me show you guys all the goodies that we're gonna be installing. Lots of carbon fiber. So this is gonna be for the rear bumper, rear diffuser. It's gonna look really nice. And then we got front lip, steering wheel, and then for the final side splitters, side skirts. And let's take a look at the vehicle. So for the back end, that's gonna be slightly more aggressive and it's gonna give that nice touch to it. And then we got the splitters, so it's gonna be nice and aggressive. They're gonna be slightly popping out. And then the steering wheel, just the original steering wheel, so we're gonna replace it, make it look more sportier, and it's gonna be a better, fatter steering wheel. So that's gonna give a nice touch to it. And then for the final, the front lip, so the front end's gonna look nice and aggressive. So we're gonna start with the front end because front bumper, I don't have to remove it. I could just secure the lip without removing the bumper, and then we'll install the side splitters. And then for the rear bumper, I'm gonna have to remove the rear bumper, so it's gonna be quite a bit of work. And then for the final, we'll finish it off with the steering wheel and get this thing all wrapped up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's get to work. Just installed the front lip and side skirts, and wow, it looks amazing. Actually goes really well with the car. Let's take a look. Get out, man, look how aggressive that looks. Kind of goes with the flow. Same with this side. So yeah, fairly easy to install everything. So next we're gonna do the rear bumper. In order to change the diffuser, I gotta remove the rear bumper. So that's what we're gonna do next. I also gotta cut out the hose, transfer the sensor, so all kinds of fun stuff. Rear bumper is gonna take me a little longer than the front, but it's all good. We're gonna make it look perfect like factory. So let's continue working on the back end and we'll go from there. So I just removed the rear bumper and the diffuser. So before we install the new carbon fiber diffuser, I gotta do some modifications to it. The original diffuser comes with the park sensor. So on this one, I gotta drill the hose out and make it work, make it look like factory. And then I removed the brackets from the old diffuser. So we're gonna put them right here. So it's gonna look like factory. And what I did, make sure my holes are gonna be even. I got something like this and I drill out a couple holes to see how everything fits, and fits perfect. Check it out. So here's the old sensor, and pretty much it's gonna be like this. Boom, look at this, perfect. So before I start drilling holes on expensive carbon fiber diffuser, I just did little practice on this one. Because once you drill the holes, and if they're too big, you can't go back. So always get like a piece of plastic and do your practice, you know. Make sure everything lines up good. And then for the final, start drilling out the diffuser, the carbon fiber. So something like this, slowly getting somewhere. Finished with the rear bumper, and man, this actually the carbon spoiler kit came out really clean. I like it. It looks like factory pretty much. Next I gotta install the carbon fiber steering wheel, and we're pretty much done with this project. Let's do it. And to remove the airbag should be pretty easy as well. You see those holes right here, 2 holes. You get like a screwdriver, very small screwdriver, and there's a couple of pins that you have to push it in, and this should pop out. So I'll show you guys in a minute. So we got ourselves a screwdriver, and you push it in, and you gotta kind of feel it up. There it is. And let's try the other side. Same thing, and you could feel it once you find. Kind of have to dig around there. Up, there it is. Boom. And just like that, it just comes up. And then you got a couple of plugs that you gotta disconnect, and it's good to go. Very easy and simple. So now I just gotta remove this big bolt and the steering wheel should come off. Alright, let's remove the steering wheel. And what I like to do before I completely remove the bolt, kind of yank the steering wheel so it comes off easily. So it moves. And now we could remove the bolt completely. Boom. You gotta be very careful not to mess up this ring. So very careful. Remove it and let's transfer all the guts to the new steering wheel and we should be good. So right now I gotta transfer everything from this steering wheel to this steering wheel. So let's see, it should be hopefully fairly easy. We'll find out in a minute. Let's start transferring everything. Put the steering wheel completely together and now we could go install it in the car and see how it is. Battery connected and let's see if everything works. Wow, I love this steering wheel. Clear. Oh wow, check out that big navigation. Yeah, it looks like all the buttons are working properly. Perfect. Man, I love this steering wheel. It doesn't look crazy, it feels really awesome, like it belongs on this car. Wow. Good quality too, check it out, look how detailed everything. I like it. Almost finished with the Porsche. A customer came by actually, and he looked at the car and he decided to add a couple more things to the car, and here are the goodies. We're gonna replace the exhaust tips, we're gonna put the square ones, and also we're gonna put some spacers so it looks more aggressive because the wheels are kicked in right now. And we also end up painting the rocker moldings as well, because before they were black, because it was too much black, you couldn't see the carbon fiber splitter. So this is what it looks like. So right now, fortunately, I'm gonna have to remove the bumper once again to change out the exhaust tips, and then for the final install the spacers. So I'm gonna do that real quick off the camera. I don't want to bore you guys too much. It's a really long video, so I'm just gonna switch all those things out, and then we'll take a look at the final product. We're officially finished with this car, just installed the exhaust tips and the spacers, and man, what a transformation. Makes the car look completely different. We're done with this build, so next we'll do a wash, detail, and ready for delivery, and then I'll do some cinematic shots for you guys outside, so let's go. We got Johnny in the house. He's gonna wash and detail the Porsche, make it look like brand new. Wow, I can't get enough of it. Looks so good with the carbon fiber spoiler kit. Wow, check it out. Wow, beautiful. Definitely gonna have to put a Porsche Panamera on my bucket list. Good family car, lots of room for kids as well, so yeah, maybe we'll buy one of those days. So yeah, we'll let Johnny wash and detail the car, and it's ready for delivery. Came out beautiful, like the new generation says, sheesh. It looks amazing. But anyways, let's take a look at the car. Check it out, look at this beauty. Wow, I love this combination, white with carbon, black wheels, black roof. Wow, came out amazing. Right now we're gonna go for a quick test drive. I want to make sure the steering wheel is centered, and I want to make sure there's no vibration from the spacers. It shouldn't be, but just in case. But this is what it looks like. Wow, beautiful. Amazing. So let's go for a quick drive and we'll go from there. Just came back from the test drive, and man, this thing drives really nice. Super solid, nothing shakes, steering wheel is straight, so super happy with this build. Very classy, I would say, and not too little, not too much. The carbon fiber spoiler kit just looks really nice on this car. What do you guys think? Please drop a comment. Would love to hear your feedback on this build. And also thank you guys for watching the last video about the Porsche Cayenne, the customization we did. And right now we're gonna pick a lucky winner who's gonna win the Porsche Cayenne emblem. So let's jump into this, and once again we'll be using comment picker to find out who's the lucky winner. And I'll just play live right here, and let's see who's the lucky winner. Going once, going twice, and the lucky winner is Brian. Congratulations, my friend, you're the lucky winner. So please send me an email with your info, and I'll mail out your Cayenne emblem as soon as I can. So thank you guys once again for participating. If you're new to this channel and you enjoy this kind of content, you know what to do. Subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and I'll catch you guys in next build. До свидания!